2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group because there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Bit too heavy-handed there. An opportunity to make a par here.
They thought leaving the flag stick in would help them, and they thought wrong.
8 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So a disappointing double to begin their round there.
Luke, that had all kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This one is all over it.
Okay, time to return to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Well done.
Finally, they needed it.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently tied for first. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt is about 8 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. And he's safely on the green. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. A bit long on that one. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Ouch, that hurts. This is a bogey putt coming up.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. That was wonderfully done. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, wow. Steady on there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, just missed.
Putting for a par now.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Currently in the lead. Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got to read.
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Okay, steady now.
Putting for bogey here.
And down it goes.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The eighth at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Setting up here with a very long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's disappointing. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And this next putt, it's for bogey.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
Shame it didn't drop. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And you can't make them all. Go tap it in. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out. So far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
You like that, didn't you? Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Just didn't drop. Putting for birdie. It was on a good line. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently leading by 3.
That should find the surface. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Leading by 5 shots after that. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Nicely done. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Looking really good, this one. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Currently at +1 for the day. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Oh, you know you want to.
And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
playing within their comfort zone there. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
Oh my, how about that for a par? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
A 7-footer right here.
That will work. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one.
The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's some good golf right there.
From around 140 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Should find the green.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.